What's the deal? It's the boy DuaneMcClean at DuaneMcClean TV. And today tonight I'm gonna give you guys a video about Mr. Dan Harmon, the creator of Rick and Morty. So Rick and Morty just got canceled. I guess they caught wind of this video that he did in 2009. Very disturbing video. It shows him as like a therapist, and the guy goes to sleep and he says, hey, you go rest like a baby. And they show his baby put to sleep and he says, well, I'm doing such and such to your baby. He actually goes into real detail about it. I seen the video on Twitter because as soon as I seen Rick and Morty get canceled, I'm like, for what? So I Twittered the video. The video's on Twitter. It's very disturbing. You know, as soon as I seen what was about to happen, I just clicked off it immediately. Very disturbing. He goes in real graphic of it. If you don't know, the creator of Rick and Morty, his name is Dan Harmon, and he has a video where he shows himself having intercourse with a baby. And it's not a real baby, it's a toy baby, but he puts the sounds there. And just to even make a fake video of doing something like that is just grotesque, disgusting. Canceled immediately. He should have had himself canceled. Like, as soon as because the story came out in 2018 that he did it. He admitted that he did it. I guess he admitted it as a joke. But I guess during the time now, and I'm personally starting to think that, you know, with everything's going on, the cabal going down, the deep state going down, these pedos don't really have that web of connections and allies that they used to have, because so many people is being taken down, that we can start canceling and doing certain things that we won't normally be able to do 2 or 3 years ago. So I'm starting to think that Dan Harmon, his web went down, so now they finally canceled Rick and Morty, when I think it should have been got canceled when they first got word of this, because the video is very disgusting. The video is just, it's just absurd of what he does. And here's my thing, like, what made him think that this was cool? Like, why record that? I can answer that question, my personal opinion. I think that's his initiation. I think they have to see some type of form as, hey, are you down with us? We need to know if you are with the get down, because we don't have no time for snitches. We ain't got no time for bitches. We ain't got no time for somebody who's gonna potentially mess up what we have going on. We got nobody who comes around who has cold feet. What if I want to get down with the get down, have a pizza party, quote unquote? When they talk about pizza, they talk about eating the kid or molesting the kid. Pizza is quote unquote for pedophilia. So they want to have a pizza party, and they want to know, are you going to be able to come around? You notice that it seems like there's a pedophile case going on throughout all these different industries. Look what happened with Subway. They pushed Jared Fogle under the map. Jared Fogle got caught up, and one of his friends got caught up, and then Jared Fogle got caught up. And Subway threw that under the bus. You don't even hear about that story no more. So what's going on is that each industry has something similar to this. Steven Spielberg, his daughter grew up to do adult films, and she said that she was used to doing this because she touched her father all of these years. There's another film director, forgot his name. I can go look him up, just look up the story. I should have looked this up before I made this video, but this stuff comes along as I record. So there's a film director who adopted a child 20-something odd years ago, and she grows up and he marries this child that he raised. I'm pretty sure he was touching this child this whole entire time. You know, look at how many Disney stars that we had that had blackouts who went crazy. Orlando Brown went crazy. Amanda Bynes had a breakout. You know, she had a fallout. Britney Spears had a mental mess up. You know, Shia LaBeouf, he had he messed up throughout his career. He had like a mental shutdown. You know, it constantly keeps happening with these child stars that we see. Like the one with Amanda Bynes, like she's in the mirror just acting, you know. But it's like they're always surrounded. And we had Elijah Wood come out and say what happened to him. Orlando Brown said Will Smith raped his entire family. I forgot the other guy name who came out and said something about the pedophiles and stuff. Then you had Isaac Cappy. He came out and talked about this stuff. There's so many different celebrities coming out and talking about this. Mariah Carey's sister recently, even though that's an old story, I'm probably going to blog on that tomorrow. It's been overdue, but I got to get some rest. I just want to do this while it was fresh on my mind, while I was in the zone. Had to get it on and get it out. I'm at my destination, so I didn't get a ticket while driving with the light on, if you watch my previous video. But I really think he had to do that video to get initiated. They needed to know if he was down. And I personally don't think that video should have been leaked. Because to even do that as a 30-year-old, 25, any age man, you know, like, even once you're at the age of 5, you know not to touch a child, you know, even at any age, you know, it doesn't matter. You know that's wrong. That's wrong. And he did that. So I don't think that video is supposed to go out. I think they got through a list of directors. I think he probably messed up with one of his friends, his buddies, and they said, hey, we got to leak this video. He probably didn't give a piece of the pie for the Rick and Morty thing in 2018. They said, all right, we got you. Jeffrey Epstein, one of his key elements he liked to use, one of his key moves he liked to go to was to record everybody while they did these heinous acts on young children. So he'll have capital on them. He can have collateral on them so he can get what he wants out of them. All right? So that sounds pretty accurate. What my personal theory is, somebody had collateral on him. He had this nice big time show. Like, all right, we got you. We can release what you really do. We're just going to release this. And it's going to shut you down. So we want a piece of the pie. And I don't think he got it. Now Rick and Morty's canceled. You know, I never watched the show anyway. A lot of these shows, if you think about it, had a lot of bad things in it. Like when we was watching Rugrats growing up, they had a lot of adult reference in it. Come on, they had a doctor named Lipschitz. You know, like they had a lot of adult references in those cartoons. Same thing with Disney movies. Disney has a lot of pedo stuff in it. So it's like, are we surrounded by them? Do pedos run the world? Are they the ones ruling the world right now? Like, it's crazy. And then here's the thing: why does people's videos get taken down if you talk about pedophilia? You know, why is that? Why is that such a sensitive topic? Then Oprah gets on TV and says it feels good to a child getting touched. If you do it right, it'll feel good to them. Like, what kind of crazy thing is that to say? Chrissy Teigen talking about touching the children and making all these crazy messages, you know, these crazy tweets talking about touching the children and looking at little girls on the balance beam and talking about these crazy pizza parties and stuff. You know, it's just crazy, just how they do this stuff. And it's like, it kind of ruins everything. Like me growing up in the 90s, I'm like, yo, everything I watched was made by possibly a pedophile or somebody who's a baby eater. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just crazy this world is coming on to, and they hide this so well. There are actually boycotts in CNN right now in Los Angeles or in Hollywood where they boycott talking about Save Our Children. Why is Facebook banning a hashtag Save Our Children? Why ban that? Why? Why? Because we're trying to put light on this whole pedophile situation. Why we getting put away? Why are we getting shadowed? Why are we getting blacklisted? Why can't we let this situation come to light? What do they have to hide? What are they so scared of? It just lets you know that everybody's down with them. All of them. Even Mark. I think Mr. Zuckerberg probably down with him. If you ask me, you can't really trust none of these situations, man. You really can't, you know. But I'm just rambling, man. I just wanted to post the news that Rick and Morty got canceled for that. Y'all go look up Dan Harmon. Go on Twitter, just type in Rick and Morty video. The video's still up. It's very disturbing, you know. So much. I think Jake Paul just got hit for child pornography or child something on his computer laptop. Like, what is up with that? I don't get that logic, man. You look on my laptop, you're going to find a bunch of old grandma videos. I got a thing for grannies, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get it. Kids, come on, man. Like, y'all pray for this world. Share this video, get this video out. It's the boy Duane McClean at Duane McClean TV. Y'all be safe. I got to go to bed, man. I'm tired. Y'all be safe.